Hello, living in Boulder vlog for April 28th. It's 4:23 in the morning on April 29th right now. Um, I was working on my timeline all day. I did go to my mom's house to help her vacuum the house, help her with some things in the morning, move stuff around. And then came back here and was working on my Rome timeline, cutting and pasting, like all of the years, filling in the years. And I think dragging stuff around. And then towards the end of the night, I was doing, I decided to, I didn't like how the kings were kind of blended in everything, so I wanted to have their own background that's white. And then I changed my mind, have their background on the vertical column the same as their background on the horizontal one. Because then after that, I decided that now's the time to link it. So yeah, whenever you hit the king on the horizontal or the vertical, it takes you to the other one. It's perfect. So I'm really looking forward to finishing this thing. This page, I'm glad that I separated one part of my timeline just to finish and, know what it looks like when it's done. I think I could finish this one in like another week or something, but time's not really of the essence anymore. I got a good tax return. And anyway, yeah. Yeah, another week or two. And right now it doesn't really look that good because the columns are like warped. I don't know why. So whenever that happens, you just rebuild it, just to find out what part is screwed up. But when it's on Dreamweaver, it looks fine. So I think tomorrow I'll just, I'll condense the words down. And I also know this one PHP script to make it so you can do the mouse over, but I think I want to hold off on that. Colorize the backgrounds and link them. But on my Rome page, I made it so that the kings are centered with the date below them, and it took me a long time to do that. And I don't think I wish I didn't do that because it took me a long time, and I don't want to do it with the rest of it. But I will put the white backgrounds for the rest of the kings for the rest of the timeline, and then just drag it over and leave it looking the rest like ordered the way the others on the left with the date on the left. But the white background really does help. And then have it inside of a table representing the era or the dynasty. But if I wanted to, because the king has their own table, I could view the background of that too. But I don't know, we'll see. Probably nobody knows what I'm talking about. But it'll look really cool when it's done, and I think people will know what I'm talking about. So that's all I did today. I listened to, because I was copying and pasting, I was, kind of listening to art, reading what I was doing, so I wasn't really listening that much, but I was listening to Strabo, talking about the geography. I was having asthma all day, though. I'm really high right now, but I was having asthma all day. When I had to scrape it that 2-3 days ago, I had never got better from that, so I have to be careful. But I think I'm going to get more because being high and working on this timeline is really fun. It's really cool to look at it high. And wow, yeah, I've been learning a lot about Roman history, in the last couple days on the timeline. It's cool when you have these quantum jumps in knowledge, because you're looking at something a new way, like with my timeline, all of a sudden I'm looking at it that way, as opposed to just listening to a book. So anyways, have I talked long enough? Oh, almost 5 minutes. Okay, peace out.